on down to Constitution Avenue, start lining up, and in a couple of minutes, they'll help you out.
Row 6.
Cherry Blossom Festival Parade presented by Events DC with additional support provided by ANA. Now we are thrilled to be back here in the center of excitement along Constitution Avenue to celebrate spring. The National Cherry Blossom Festival offers experiences.
When you're staring at it, to be gone. Well, come to think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome. I'm saying you're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you.
Cute.
The parade and find your blue.
Keep that applause going, ladies and gentlemen.
Go
Here we
ahead. Put your hands together for the Honor Guard. The MPD Honor Guard, that's right.
While we wait, we want to remind everybody that this is actually the last weekend of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. It ends tomorrow. That's April 12th. If you want more information about the festival and all of the remaining events that are happening, nationalcherryblossomfestival.org, or you can call.
Let's count down together and cue in the parade. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The National, all of us together and bringing cultures together, thank you. And let's welcome the United States Park Police Motorcycle Unit. The unit, they are tasked with various duties, including traffic control and enforcement on National Park Service land. Park Police Mounted Patrol. These beautiful horses and their officers, they serve our national parks. And by the way, I love that brand new, the new stables over there. They are incredible. Thank you guys for what you do. Look at those incredible horses. And by the way, make some noise for those riding those horses. They take care of those horses.
Alabama, here we have the Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Band. Vestavia, that's excellence in music.
This band, they participated in parades for London and Rome's New Year's Day, St. Dublin, St. Patrick's Day, And we are thrilled to welcome them to perform in our nation's capital. Let's listen. Take it away.
Thank you again, Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Band.
Now keep your eyes peeled because here comes Pedals the Panda, brought to you by Events DC. The balloon handlers are wearing their Passport DC t-shirts.
Yes, they are. They're helping us with Pedals the Panda. Even though with some winds out here, you guys are doing
Yeah.
a great job. You might be a little sore for the next 2 days, but you're doing it. This float is a celebration of Washington, D.C. as a global destination where international culture. Thank you to the handlers. The panda cleared the tree.
That's right.
Panda almost lost the flag, but he's.
DC's love letter to the international community in the district. Here is Raheem Devon. All right. Ray made his television debut back in 1975.
The trees right here, they get a little narrow, and
Right.
the panda almost lost his wrist, so just be very careful.
But Ray says, I'm okay in this Mustang. That's right, Ray.
Hello. By the way, Ray, thank you for the sunshine today. What a beautiful day.
Now, from right here in Washington, D.C., we've got the Madison Sunrisers Marching Band, brought to you by the Washington.
And we're very fortunate today. And surrounding areas. Some are white and some are various.
.org. If you win, oh, the luck you've got, because you'll get a 2-night, 3-day stay in D.C. to experience the 2027 parade, a once-in-a-century moment.
As DC's longest running festival marks 100 years, the city will come alive in a season of transition.
There's so much more to come, including a performance by American Idol's Gabby Simone and
The Thomas County Central High School Band, known as the best of the nest, and it's a robust band program from Thomasville, Georgia. Bands earn straight superior ratings not only on the stage but also on the marching band field as well. Let's listen.
of the hottest dance teams in the DC area. They are the Limitless Dancing Warriorettes, directed by Nicole Haynes and her beautiful daughters, and they kick off their performance season right here at the National Cherry Blossom Parade.
Oh, Jimmy!
Looks like Ray came down the street to support you guys.
Good morning, America.
Supported by ANA. The National Capo welcomes springtime with a range of cherry blossom themed events in this.
Guardians and Coast Guardsmen serving around the world. We would ask everyone to keep our deployed servicemen and women in your thoughts and prayers as we celebrate springtime in Washington, D.C.
Hey, the 1922 here is the USA Army Band Pershing Zone. They're stationed at Joint Base Meyer-Henderson Hall in Virginia. The U.S. Army Band.
And brightest from the United States Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Air Force, the Space Force, and the Coast Guard. They all proudly represent the ceremonial honor guards within the National Capital Region. In the uniform, in service of our country, defending our freedom around the world. Thank you for what you do for this idea called America. And for
We are all so fortunate, Toby and I, that we actually get to live in the nation's capital. And we never take around the country.
all right, look, racing down Constitution with their hilarious hijinks. They are a staple, a community staple. We love them in the DMV.
Now let's see which president ends up winning this little race down Constitution Avenue. Are you guys gonna race? Yes?
Come on,
All right,
Teddy.
come on now. That's right, everybody cheer for them.
All right.
Why don't you guys race to the pedal decal? Do you see the pink pedal decal from where you are? The first president to pass the decal wins. Ready, set, go!
Come on, Teddy. Teddy, wrong way, Teddy.
Oh, which president? Which president?
Teddy's heating up the crowd.
Abe, Abe,
Hey, George, then Tom
Abe! Abe
Ferdinand.
Lincoln is the champion, ladies.
Come on, Teddy, you gotta cross. Well, and Teddy's throwing a presidential
Teddy.
tantrum.
Don't be a sore loser. Come on now.
Oh, look, Mr. President,
That's not
Poopy
right.
Pants, get up and cross the finish line, Teddy.
There you go.
Come on.
There you go.
You're gonna make
There's always
George
next
come over
year.
here.
Always next year.
That's right.
The Yoshido cherries. These cherries, or these trees rather, bloom with delicate white pink blossoms, creating a stunning cloud-like effect. Then there is the Kwanzan variety.
0.5 million people, yourselves included, visit this festival every year. National semifinalists, as they get into position, let's listen.
Mamma mia.
Constitution Avenue and the Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, singer Gabby Simone, whose powerhouse vocals wowed audiences on American Idol. She's a wider audience.
Just a little bit, we're going to
Make some noise and say thank you, Gabby Simone. Thank you so much for being here today and for blessing us with your voice.
Now, coming up next from the heart of DC, we've got Anita Ward and later the Spirit. But right now, let's take a listen to the South Kitsap High School Marching Band. Thank you.
They sound fantastic, do they not? Make some noise! And thank you for being here. Emergency Medical Services Department, the EMS, that's right, the mission of the department, the DC Fire and EMS for everything you do to keep us safe. And Mr. Chief, thank you for your people, sir.
175 years of turning potential into power right here in the nation's capital, with roots that date back.
Oh, Miss
At the
Maryland.
2026 Miss America competition, Maria placed in the top 10, was the winner of the evening gown preliminary. Fun fact, she was in the parade in 2014 with her 5th grade chorus.
Wow, what a reunion, Maria. Welcome back with a crown this time.
Right.
That's right. We also want to welcome
Ang cute ng Mustang niya.
Katie Wadman. Katie was raised in the Midwest.
Maryland, Your Highness. Miss DC, Your Highness. Right. This segment of the parade is brought to you by the Gate.
Presented by Events DC with additional support by Reagan National and Let's take a listen and watch.
Pap. Galing.
Thank you so much, ladies. Everyone is in their company, no matter skill level or age.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are the
And now, here we have a performance from the Chicago Wheel Jam.
And with her, the Japanese Sakura Queen, Yuka Shimizu.
And filling out the court is the Cherry Blossom Queen runner-up, Miss Congeniality, along with Japan Ambassador Princesses and Essay Winners. Now let's take a moment.
Drum major, and this one is quite major. It's a neighbor we all know and we neighborhood to life in a big way. In Daniel Tiger's neighborhood.
And Daniel traded his classic red cardigan for parade day wear this year as he majestically marches down Penn. The Southland College Prep Charter to unlock their unlimited possibilities and unlimited potential.
The band, they're a frequent performer in the Chicago Arts in the Dark Parade, the Chicago Thanksgiving Day Parade, the Chicago Magnificent Mile Lights Festival, among many other events. As they make their way down Constitution Avenue, let's listen. The 2026 official festival artwork artist, Tim Yank.
Titled America in Bloom, the artwork bursts off the
How are you?
Also riding on the float is chart-topping disco artist Anita Ward. And we are going to be hearing her biggest hit in just a moment here. Very excited.
In 1979, it was a smash, climbing the charts, and now here it is again, being introduced to an entirely new generation.
Grammy-nominated Queen.
Celebrating the blooming of cherry trees in solidarity with our friends and to 250th anniversary.
Now, this additional gift embodies the enduring friendship between Japan and the United States and invites future generations to gather beneath their blossoms.
No, it's not even recording.
And now you'll see Cheer DC. Cheer DC raises awareness and funds to facilitate inclusivity, creates space.
And thank you so much, ladies. Right behind comes the Cristar, and it's driven by Robert Elms and owned by Laura O'Hara.
We can go later.
Cristal, you look beautiful.
I don't think you run that car through a car wash, Chili. Oh no. No. And when they graduate, every midshipman becomes a commissioned officer in the United States Navy or Marines, serving to protect our nation and, if better, even the world at large.
You know, we have lots more to come from the heart of DC. Broadway is Anastasia McCleskey, and then later on, Love Nouveau.
As we celebrate spring together on this beautiful day with this incredible parade. Reminders of the ideals and the vision that helped to shape our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, Anastasia McCleskey.
Lovely! And now, parading down Constitution Avenue, please welcome representatives from Daiichi Sankyo. At the beauty of renewal each spring, for those affected by cancer, Daiichi Sankyo transforms hope into possibility. Well played! Hello, Nico. Wow.
Meow.
Toby actually does a really good cat. I was like, where is that?
Nice.
Thank
Don't ask
you,
about my
Nico.
childhood.
Wow.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Nico. Thank you to the volunteers. Make some noise. Thank you so much for coming today.
And now, roaring down Constitution Avenue is the George Washington Model A Ford Club.
Missing out. Way before there were hybrids, there were these cars built on something called an assembly line. Ford, a part of America's tradition for a long time, celebrating 250. To the George Washington chapter for sharing this with us today. Y'all go ahead and lay on the horn a little bit.
Everybody hump that horn!
Make a joyful noise.
Thank you so much. You got Downton Abbey vibes going here.
Oh, total. Soriachi.
Get it? Soar, like it soars like an airplane.
That's right,
Sorachi.
Sriracha. Like the sauce, sriracha. I know the sriracha. And on board the float, you'll see. Welcome Club Nouveau with Lean On Me. Club Nouveau, thank you very much, and a special thank you to the Washington Spirits inaugural dance team, Yours Spirit Crew.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And they'll take good care of you too, if you need some in-flight service. Got beautiful skies today, a little bit of wind. But shops, that's about 35,000 students.
Thank you again. Frank Fallow Senior High School. You're all in for a great treat. They've marched in the National Memorial Day and National Cherry Blossom Festival parades for over a decade.
Experience the joy that comes with spring.
At the third annual Blossom Tea Party presented by Events DC, contributions of the DC community's cherished grandmothers and grandfathers.
Hi.
And
Again, let's welcome the Starstruck Superstars dance team as they strut their stuff down Constitution Avenue. Thank you all again.
make some noise for Jordan Doherty. Hello, hello, hello. The spokesperson for the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. She promotes professional rodeo. Through horsemanship, leadership, community involvement, she highlights agriculture and Western heritage.
Caleb, if the iPad is your power, what do you want?
Di, gikuan niya.
Private.
Gianan niya ba?
I should say howdy.
Scooping. You know what I'm talking about.
Y'all know.
That's right, with the shovel.
Ayaw niya lumang.
You're the MVP of the parade, all right?
Oh.
That's right. Let's give it up for the volunteer with the wagon and the shovel. Make sure the Constitution Avenue stays clean.
Thank you for
And protection of the cherry trees for future generations. The festival collaborates with the Trust for the National Mall to raise funds for the Adopt a Tree
of the National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade presented by Events DC with support from ANA. The Washington Wizard Dancers are the official dance.
top-notch performances.
I think yung mga
for
players
Wizards
nasa
fans
loob.
and also for all of us today. So we're going to
Ay,
wait for
wala.
a treat in just a moment.
Two boys. No, three. No, five.
Once again, Isaac at a Wizards game. They're ahead
Oh.
by 50
Kaya
points.
swerte tayo dito.
Dancer!
Wizard Dancer. Video ka, Tin. Mag-video ka.
That's right. Woo! Thank you to the
Okay. Take
Now.
my number on the call block.
making their way from South Haven, Mississippi. Let's all welcome the pride of DeSoto Central High School Marching Band.
This award-winning band are on the board.
Let's give them a listen.
Stand straight talaga sila, no? Tingnan mo yung drummer doon, no? Kamay lang ang galaw.
Showcase program.
The program pairs visionary professional artists with
Bloomfest at the Tidal Basin. Riding on this float, the legendary Spinners, who will perform for us in just moments.
With a career that stretches back more than 6 decades, the Spinners stand among the... Now, here with a medley of their hits, let's all give it up for the Spinners!
What?
Downtown DC is the social center of the District of Columbia.
Tampa's wearing
Oh, cute na.
oh yes, red shoes,
Red shoes.
looking fabulous on this beautiful spring day. Thank you so much again for the volunteers. And
We see you.
Easy. Peppa Pig. Oh.
Oh no.
we are big fans of the district.
Well, sometimes I like to run down 16th Street. You know, just come on down, shoot down past all the walls.
So many great records.
Lowe's and Macy's parades. Let's take a listen as they make their way down Constitution Avenue to this very impressive group.
In the meantime, who here is here for the DeRidder High School Ambassadors in Blue Marching Band? Yes, family and friends. Thank you again to the DeRidder High School Ambassadors in Blue Marching Band, all the way from Louisiana. Share your photos, memories, and insights with the festival by tagging your post with hashtag #CherryBlossFest. Follow the festival on
Your Bloom. Explore all the festival has to offer on the official festival website.
Oh, he's getting fancy with the feet, ladies and gentlemen. All right, good job.
Inano siya.
All right, if you'll look.
I gotta jump with him down here just to get it in video, okay? Just to get him back on tape. You did a wonderful job. I love my boys. I love my boys today. So enjoy this,
Now, riding
okay?
on the float is Venus Terra,
Catch us down
Soul
here.
Boys, Dazzle
I don't think we're gonna jump.
all across America on
The gaps are
boat.
getting smaller. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down there and just jump for maybe about 20 minutes. Whoever didn't get the jump,
As
I'm
they
gonna
make their way
jump.
down, hold on
Thank
to
you.
those cast-on horses. We're about to be blown away by this next performance.
What you got?
She is quite literally a
What you got in
powerhouse
there?
vocalist.
And props to Miss USA 2025, Audrey Eckert. Thank you, congratulations, and thank you for everything that it took for you to become who you are.
I'm bored.
Here they go.
Thank you, National Children's Chorus. That was really, really special. You are so incredibly talented. Thank you for blessing us with your voices and song today. We are inspired.
Flower Truck offers seasonal, local flowers. Magkabilaan yung dancer nila. Maganda.
In Japan.
That's us.
Kite. The Raider Band and the
Thank you again for making the trip all the way from Metairie, Louisiana, the Raider Band and Jeff Let's Dance team. Thank you for being here.
Betty Maxwell is a multifaceted performer, speaker, and former Miss America who continues to captivate audiences around the world with her voice, charisma, and versatility. During her reign, Betty became the most booked Miss America in recent history, gracing red carpets, presenting in major award shows, performing with symphony orchestras, and delivering keynote speeches nationwide. And she will be performing for us in just a moment. Blossom Festival Parade is presented by Amazing Happens Here, with additional support by ANA.
22, motivational speaker, a social media influencer, performing the classic Over the
Ganda niya,
Rainbow. DC, let's welcome Betty Maxwell.
Ang ganda niya.
What are you doing?
Ngayon, alert na siya ngayon. Hilarious. Listen.
One more. Oh, yeah. Wah. Naka-high five pa.
Good job.
No?
Good job.
Good job.
You want to try, Carl? No, thank you.
See you later.
Miss guwapa ko diha, ha?
Please.
Nope. Recently released music inspired by his New York Times best-selling memoir, Devout, Losing My Faith to Find Myself. Archuleta, who is going to perform in just a bit.
I get free. You got two.
Libid. Sikat yung mga kanta niya.
Washington Commander. That's right. Here's Dan.
Video na lang ko kaya. Inabangan siya.
Washington, D.C., let's say welcome to David Archuleta with Crush.
Wow. Do you wanna know?
Never ever have I ever had a bad meal at Klein. Never. I'm trying to tell you. Klein does not play around. David, you get
Showcasing Japanese arts and culture at the official opening ceremony, illustrating the long-standing friendship between Japan and the United States. Don your finest springtime apparel for a stylish soiree where fashion, flavor, and flowers
I think they're the
collide
last
to
one.
create the pinkest, most dazzling spectacle in town, which is the Pink Tie Party.
And don't forget to enjoy the free performances during Heat Bloom. the vibrant Blossom Kite Festival. It features kite flying competition, crafts, and demonstrations.
Puro mga Mustang.
Revving up the cool rider factor of the parade now is the National Capital Region Mustang Club. The floor was a new breed of automobile with its long hood, low roof line, sculpted body sides, and short deck. Captured America's passion for freedom and independence. All right, now you can rev. Go ahead, rev.
Do not bear fruit, but only produce the beautiful pink and white combinations of kites. They are the perfect expression of springtime cheer and joy, and it takes 12 people to pick up one of these cherry blossoms, as each one today.
Fun on the mall and explore a dynamic street party who's full of arts, music, and fireworks.
Celebrate the spirit of springtime.
See how they clean? They clean up right away. The White House is there.